Good evening, Honorable Member of Parliament, Shri Dhananjay Mahadik ji.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Former Chief Election Commissioner of India, T S Krishnamurthy ji. He has joined somewhere from his tour. And my dear friends, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all on this very happy occasion to release the two e-books covering the cover stories published in our eMagazine PreSense the years 2020 and 2021. As you all know, the Prime Point Foundation, which was started 23 years ago, we have been providing a lot of opportunities for youngsters and providing a lot of scopes. The PreSense, the eMagazine, was started in March 2006 on the suggestion of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam for positive journalism. Till date, we have published 187 monthly issues with high quality contents, because Dr. Abdul Kalam himself was one of our regular readers. So we used to take a lot of activities, and we have an eminent team of academicians, all of voluntary basis only. And all the work, eminent people, they used to contribute in this eMagazine with the passion. And recently we got the India Book of Records, a record also certificate for publishing an eMagazine on a voluntary basis for the past 16 years. Apart from that, Prime Point Foundation and PreSense have got other initiative. Flagship initiative is Sansad Ratna Awards, which was also started on the suggestion of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in 2010, which was inaugurated by Dr. Kalam himself over telephone on the day. The first event was inaugurated by him. Our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Mahadik, is one of the Sansad Ratna awardees, and 4 times he has received the awards on various occasions at Chennai, and one of the outstanding parliamentarians of India. And the Sansad Ratna Award, besides that, we have educational loan task force to provide awareness among the students and parents about educational loan. And the Digital Journalists Association of India is another flagship initiative where we are providing an opportunity to all the young journalists to know more about the digital journalism. Digital journalism is going to be the future. So we are trying to make it. Even this PreSense itself is a digital only journalism only. And next is next gen political leaders arising out of Sansad Ratna Awards, because we have a lot of eminent parliamentarians. So far in the 13 years, we have conducted 12 events. 86 parliamentarians have been honored with Sansad Ratna Awards. They have come and received the awards. Some people might have received 3 times and 4 times like Mahadik ji, but still 86 awards have been given. And it is one of the records also by India Book of Records. And recently we have been, Sansad Ratna Awards has been kept in among the top 100 records on the world stage also. Priya Sridharraj and Srinivasa Gopal received the awards at Delhi, which was organized by India Book of Records and various other record-giving organizations. Now, about coming to this ebook, this is the 23rd and 24th publication of Prime Point Foundation. We have been publishing not only the eMagazine, then and there, probably what will happen, 10 years back, we might have written some very good article, but that might not have been seen by the new generation. So we are trying to pick up every time the important articles, consolidations, and digest. We are trying to reproduce in a digest form for the benefit of youngsters, for the benefit of new readers. That's how we started giving a lot of ebooks, and some of them have gone for the print also. And besides that, we are having we are also publishing the parliamentary speeches of Sansad Ratna awardees. Already we have published 4 parliamentarians, including Dr. Veerappa Moili has given on the recommendations of the Finance Committee of 16th Lok Sabha. Shortly, 2 things are on the pipeline immediately within another 1 month. One is Supriya Sule's parliamentary speeches. Almost it is 95% it is ready. We are waiting for the date to be released. And Mahadik ji also, his parliamentary speeches, for which he got the Sansad Ratna Award. And his parliamentary speeches. Why we are doing the parliamentary speeches is because everything is available on record in the parliament website, but nobody will go and see them. But when you give them as a digest form or a juicy form, then people will make use of it. This is for the benefit of aspiring politicians and young political students and researchers. We wanted to provide them. Next is in line is Supriya Suleji's parliamentary speech, and Mahadik ji's parliamentary speeches. Already we are in the working, and both will be released very shortly, within 1 month's time. Already it is over. And another happy news is that we are trying to work out with IIT Madras. Dr. Sudarshan also is here. Professor Sudarshan also is here. We are going to conduct a 6-day or 7-day workshop, online workshop across the nation, and 4 hours per day, and on parliamentary democracy and parliamentary systems in India and globe. And we are working it out. Srinivas Prabhu, Professor Sudarshan is the coordinator. He is already working on that. Srinivas Prabhu, myself and Priya, we are all working on that. And almost the program may start maybe in December or January. That's already the process is on. It is on the way now. This is another happy news that I wanted to share. First time I'm sharing now. And jointly with IIT, we are going to do a program for parliamentary democracy. Probably we will compare it with world over and India, how it works. Wonderful. Our Indian parliamentary system is a wonderful. Leave alone, we even criticize the commotion and all these things, walkout, so many things, noise and other things. But still, India's parliamentary democracy is one of the wonderful parliamentary system. Our Mahadik ji will be safe, and TSK also will say. And in this 3 books, we have reproduced 35 articles, cover stories. Each month we have only 1 cover story. Sometimes the cover stories are split into part 1, part 2, part 3, something like that, for the convenience of readers. So sometimes it adds to, you should not wonder, for 2 years it should be only 24 cover stories. Why it comes to 35? Because some of the cover stories are made as a part 1 and part 2, so that for easy and clarity for purposes. And we have 9 authors have contributed in these 2 ebooks. I must appreciate and congratulate Madam Susan Koshi for contributing around 12 articles out of 35 articles. And really, I'm grateful to Susan Koshi. Really a wonderful, and yesterday, Ramesh Sundaram, when he was compiling and all this, he was telling, sir, I want to meet Susan Koshi. What a wonderful writing she is making. And the subjects, the way in which she has taken the articles, really wonderful. In fact, I must thank Susan ji and then congratulate her for the wonderful contribution she has made. Then next, I have contributed around 10 articles. And T N Ashok, a former PTI editor, he is also consulting editor in our team. And he is contributed 4 articles. And Priyadarshini, presently the editor, she has contributed 5 articles. And Dr. Sudarshan, Professor Jagannathan, and Ramesh Sundaram, and Rajendran, and Professor Prabhakar, all each one article have contributed. And wonderful. When after the release, I will share it in the group. I will also put it in our website, primepointfoundation.in. You can go through, leisurely you go through, and then give me the comment. And we have only reproduced or copy pasted whatever we have published earlier, or to give a consolidated or digest form. And we will meet again. I look forward to invite Shri Mahadik ji to release the first ebook, Cover Stories, containing 2020 cover stories. May I request Mahadik ji to release 2020? Sir, just hold on for 30 seconds, sir. Let him take a screenshot. Srini, you put it in the speaker mode and then...
Done, sir, done, sir.
Have you taken a screenshot?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay. May I request again, Mr. Mahadik ji, to release the second ebook, Cover Stories 2021, containing the cover stories of 2021. Mr. Mahadik ji. Thank you very much, Mr. Mahadik ji. Sir, Mr. TSK sir is on the roads. Probably anytime the signal may go off or anything. May I request Mr. TSK to first to speak? Originally, we wanted Mahadik ji to speak, and Mr. TSK is on the highways. May I request Sir TSK sir to give us the blessings and share his views.
Very good evening to all of you. I'm delighted to participate in a function to release these ebooks containing the cover articles of 2021 and 21-22. I'm delighted that Mr. Srinivasan, Prime Point Srinivasan, has been doing a human service to promote the civic awareness, politicians' performance improvement, and also training leaders and digital journalism, etc. So I would like to compliment the entire team of Mr. Srinivasan, Mr. Ashok Sudarshan Padmanabhan, Susan Koshi, Rahul, Priyadarshini Rahul, and many others. I'm not able to mention all the names, but it's a wonderful achievement, because in a country like such as India, where there is so much of, so much of conflict of interest, so much of the difference of opinion and so on, which are certainly welcome in a healthy democracy. But all these things should be achieved only by a good performance in terms of speeches and articles of the parliamentarians, and then by the voters exercising the right, clearly telling the politicians what they expect from them. So we have to go a long way in improving the quality of our democracy. But all the same, we should be proud of the fact that we have been having democracy without any interruption, unlike any of our neighbors, where every country has had some kind of an interruption in democracy. But we have had a continuous democratic performance, and so we should be really proud of the fact that our democracy has been performing, though it has to perform much better than what it is now. So in that effort, Mr. Srinivasan has been doing a human service, not only in bringing publication of various speeches and various articles, but also by giving the Sansad Ratna awards, as well as by periodically training the young politicians for taking political leadership. So may I, on behalf of everyone here, congratulate, compliment, and convey my best wishes for this kind of a service to the society. And what is more important is he doesn't have much of a money, financial resources to do it in a big way. But I am glad that we don't have enough money, because it's always good to have less money and show remarkable performance. And I am really proud that I am associated with this team. May God bless you all. My special thanks to Mr. Honorable Member, Mr. Dhananjay Mahadik ji, for taking interest in this, although he has been awarded Sansad Ratna for many times. But what is more important is the politicians have to actively associate with discussions and debates with the public, so that they get to know the pulse of the people. So once again, thank you very much for inviting me, and my best wishes to all of you. Mr. Srinivasan and his team should continue to perform this kind of a work to improve the quality of our democracy. Best wishes. Jai Hind.
Oh, thank you, sir, Mr. TSK. About some of the people who may not know TSK, some of the newcomers, Mr. T S Krishnamurthy is our patron, and he is our mentor also. And he was when he was the Chief Election Commissioner, he introduced the concept of nota. The word coined, nota was coined by him, and he introduced in all EVM machines at one single stroke. All the 543 constituencies, he was when they were everybody was afraid of introducing EVM machines, he was bold enough to introduce in the entire 543 constituencies on a single day. Every constituency had a EVM machine only during his regime. It was under his signature. And another thing is, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was made a president under his signature when he was in the Chief Election Commissioner. We are now lucky and fortunate to have him as our mentor and patron. Now over to Dhananjay Mahadik ji. and we would like to hear from you a few words about how we can go ahead and your experience and what you have seen in the book also. Thank you, sir.
yeah.
Welcome to Dhananjay Mahadik.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
First of all, please excuse me because my English is not so good. I have completed my graduation in Marathi, but because of this parliament, my Indian English both I tried to make it better. So, respected former election chief commissioner, Honorable Shri T S Krishnamurthy ji, present over here virtually. Our Shri Prime Point Srinivasanji and the entire editorial team, and present over here all brothers and sisters. As you are aware, it's Dasera today. So on behalf of people of Maharashtra, I would like to convey my Dasera greetings to all who are present here on the screen. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Srinivasanji for giving me this opportunity to inaugurate these two ebooks. I would like to say the same thing what Mr. Krishnamurthy has said. The amount of energy, I don't know what is the age of Mr. Srinivasanji, but
71.
he's so
71.
71. So 70 plus, and he's so energetic and enthusiastic, and the amount of energy he contains, it gives us inspiration, sir. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. I am extremely happy to launch the two ebooks compiled by Priyadarshini Rahulji and Mr. Ramesh Sundaranji. These books were published in 2020 and 21 by Prime Point Foundation, and which the cover stories are being published right now. I'm very happy to note that PreSense was started in 2006, and suggestion of Dr. Abdul Kalam, he had taken this initiative to start this for positive journalism. Till date, Prime Point Srinivasan and his friends are carrying out the vision of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji by providing high quality contents every month. As I think I didn't mention, I was in the Lok Sabha for 16th Lok Sabha, and from 14 to 19. And as he mentioned earlier, I have received this Sansaratna award 4 times. In between this period, since 1919, I lost the elections. And last 2 months back in July, I was BJP had given me this opportunity to take me on the Rajya Sabha. So in between these 2.5 years, I was not a member of parliament, but still I was connected to Mr. Srinivasanji, and this every month I am getting his magazines, and I'm very happy to read it. I'm glad he kept in touch with me, and he I was part of this team, so I'm very happy for that. So I've gone through these 2 ebooks thoroughly, and I find they have dealt with brilliant and highly useful topics related to common man. I find all these cover stories are well researched and presented in a simple language. To name a few, the Sansaratna Award, then the political marches, and the marches are going on, then journalism, media, 2-3 points. I would like to be in brief within a minute. I myself, I am the Sansaratna Award, as he mentioned earlier. And I'm very happy to note that this prestigious Sansaratna Award is instituted by Prime Point Foundation and the eMagazine PreSense. As a proud recipient of Sansaratna Award for 4 times, I deem it a great privilege to participate in this event and launch these 2 ebooks. I was a first-timer member of parliament, and we were trying to give our best in the parliament, but we didn't know if anybody was acknowledging our work or not. But one fine day, Mr. Srinivasanji called me, and I was surprised that he told me that you have been awarded as a Sansaratna Award. Before that, I have never even heard about it. So first time when I went to Chennai to receive that award, and when I got the award, and when it was published in our local media, when I came back from Chennai, I had a huge rally, people, lot of youth, and they took me on an open jeep, and they put hoardings all over Kolhapur that he is the first time a member of parliament, but he has received the Sansaratna Award. So this, I found it very prestigious. See, I told you I was not a member of parliament for 2.5 years. Again, now I'm a member of parliament in Rajya Sabha. But since these 3 years, everywhere I go, any function I attend, people mention me as Sansaratna Awardee Dhananjay Mahadik. So it has been a very, what we can say, it was very proud. Every time we feel proud that because of you, we had a different recognition in the society. As Mr. Krishnamurthy ji said, you are giving opportunity to youngsters like us. See, I come from a farmer family. My father was not a member of parliament. He was not even a MLA. Nobody from my family had contested any elections. But people from Kolhapur, they gave me this opportunity, and you took it to a different level. And I'm glad that I received that award. And as you mentioned, you have given, till date, you have given 86 person you have given this award. Many more should receive, because right now in the parliament we have good speakers. See, there are, I was surprised by your screening committee, the questions we asked, the debates we participate, the discussions we participated, the private member bills we had in the parliament. So there is a very huge screening committee, and on these all parameters we got this opportunity. I'm happy to say that in 2017, out of 543 member of parliaments, I was the one who had raised highest questions in the parliament. So not being from a political background, still I could do that. So I was very happy. So this was regarding my experience regarding Sansaratna Award. I'm also the media, about media, they have written a few lines. Media is one of the 4 pillars of democracy. Legislature, executive, and judiciary are other 3 pillars. So today's media, they doesn't have any what we can say, any boundings or any law. It's a free media. So other legislative, executive, and judiciaries are, they are having all the rules and laws. Even any profession, you name them, they may be doctor. So there are no regulations regarding today's media. There are, I think, more than 800, 900 channels. There are so many new channels. They have their, everybody wants something, breaking news. Today, before you used to see breaking news once in a day. So nowadays you see breaking news every minute. So it is the hunger of the media, and there has to be some regulations. So in February 2021, Government of India wanted to regulate the digital media. They issued guidelines, but immediately it was opposed by some media person, alleging that it was against the freedom of speech providing in the constitution. So this was happened at that time. So as I mentioned earlier, the professionals like doctors, advocates, dentists, accountants, company secretaries are stable because their profession are well regulated and streamlined. Only the media industry remains unstable without proper rules and regulations. The moment when anybody talks about regulations, a section of media argues and it is against the freedom of speech. So what I feel, and it is also mentioned in the book, that union government should form a committee under the chairmanship of some sitting or retired Supreme Court judge to formulate some regulations, and this has to be regularized, because there is one more news you must be, everybody must be aware, that WhatsApp news. So it is so popular that anybody can do anything. And it's not only about giving news, they also give the conviction that this has to be punished. And because of that, so many riots and so many political things happen, you know. So I would also like to suggest Mr. Srinivasan and our team that we should try to get it under some regulations. As I'm a member of Upper House, I would like to have some notes from you, some briefs from you, so that we'll start this something to regulate this in the parliament, meet few of the ministers who are genuinely worried about all this scenario in the country. This is what I feel about this section. So I was mentioning one more significant Padyatras, which have made a difference in the country. To name a few, the Dandi March of Mahatma Gandhiji in the freedom movement, the Sundarlal Bahugunaji's Padyatra, the Chipko movement. It had made a huge impact. Then Jain Acharya Mashramanji's Tri-Nation Ahimsa Yatra. It was again a very famous yatra, rally of revitalizing of rivers by Sadguru Jaggi Vasudevji. Political Padyatras also we are aware. Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy ji, then his son, he also had a rally, and it had made a huge impact, political impact, and we have seen changes in the government. One more yatra I would like to mention, the yatra by L.K. Advani ji about Ram Janmabhoomi. So many information about all this, regarding all this, has been given in this ebook. So it is very much useful for youth of today, I feel. And last topic, there are too many topics, but last one I would like to mention, it's the OTT platform. Because I am into media means I am not a journalist, but I have a business of cable, internet, broadband, a huge network. I have in 5 districts: Kolhapur, Sholapur, Sangli, and adjoining 5-6 districts. So I have a monopoly. So I am aware of all this OTT things going on. OTT was established long back, but nowadays, after the lockdown, after the corona situation, it has become very much popular, and so many new opportunities have been arised in the country for the newcomers, for content writers. There are a lot of positive points about this OTT. You can see the exposure of it to a global content. Users from around the globe develop respect and tolerance towards other cultural languages also. People have started learning various languages. The creativity knows no bounds, and the OTT platform has helped thousands of content creators to express their writings and their imaginations. Youngsters have started pursuing content creation and creative arts as their mainstream profession with confidence. According to SBI research, the OTT market is expected to reach about 11,944 crores by 2023. So you can assume the amount of popularity it is gaining, and the content, you have all multi languages. Also, there are few advantages to name, like lot of youth are getting used to having this OTT platform, and because of them, they are getting sleepless nights, and their efficiency is getting low, their health is getting disturbed, and non-productive things are happening because of many series. You must be aware, in the lockdown time we started watching series, and we didn't even got up to have food. We asked the people from home to get the plates to us because we didn't want it to get disturbed. So this is the OTT platform, and so many new technologies are coming in this OTT and broadband thing. My son has invented one. As you are aware, if you have internet connection by a cable at your home, you get connected to the internet and then you can see internet or OTT, whatever. But there is a new technology. You get a Wi-Fi dongle kind of thing, which is placed in your house. You can have internet by cable or by Wi-Fi or by anything. And from that, you can have like 700 TV channels. You can have 25 OTT platforms, broadband, internet, everything in one box. You don't even your old TVs, they'll be getting converted to smart TVs only by that box. So this is a new technology. My son is into it, and we have started the trials. So this has a huge market in the future, I feel, and I also feel that government of India is doing a lot of things in developing such kind of technology. Now we are sitting in our places at our home, our office. One has joined from Australia. Sir is traveling, but still we are together because of this technology. Because of this, so many platforms like Zoom are also available for us. So I feel proud that all these things are happening, and Mr. Srinivasanji is doing an excellent job, I feel, in this. The institution like Prime Point Foundation and digital magazine like PreSense should play important role in disseminating knowledge to the people. These two ebooks will help students and youngsters to get more knowledge. And as I earlier said, I am part of Prime Point Foundation. We will always be open to take suggestions from all of you, all the dignitaries present here, and try to implement or make any kind of amendments as a member of upper house in the parliament. See, I am very fortunate. There are few historical things happened in last few years in our country. To name like triple talaq. So I was in the parliament and I voted on that. GST was, again, it's a historical moment for India. I was there. I voted for GST. 370 from Kashmir. I was there in the parliament. I voted for that. And we also, like, we learn a lot of things sitting in the parliament and try to change the scenario. And we can't change the country, but we try to make a change from ourselves. So this is what I feel. He had given me 10 minutes, but I think I spoke a little bit more. Sorry for that. But I would like to conclude thanking Mr. Srinivasanji, Mr. Krishnamurthy ji, and everybody present here for giving me this opportunity, and everybody you listen to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Sir, before I wanted to say something, Mr. TSK wanted to say something, sir.
I'll just take a minute or two.
Sir, please tell me, sir. Please tell, sir. Please tell.
Honorable Dhananjay ji, first of all, let me compliment you. I am very impressed with your speech. More than that, I am happy to see a young man with a balanced mind has been voted to office by the Kolhapur people. Kolhapur actually is the place of Mahalakshmi.
Yes,
I'm glad on Vijayadashami day you have a good speaker. He represents the greetings from Mahalakshmi as well. And
yes,
my best wishes to him. But I only want to tell him, please take up the issue of electoral reform seriously. One particular issue that I want you to emphasize is that the system of voting, now we have a first past post system, which has generated opportunities for small caste-oriented and religious parties to thrive. If we can change the system from first past post system to minimum vote to be obtained by the parliamentarians. For example, in some countries, you should have 33 and 1/3% of votes polled or 50% of votes polled. Only then the small parties who are becoming more and more aggressive and more violent can be controlled, because otherwise you find people getting elected with the 20% votes. They do not really represent the majority of the voters. So it is
Yeah.
the one issue I would like you to take it up seriously. And if you need any information or material, I'm willing to provide. And my best wishes to all of you once again. And Vijay Dasmi greetings to all of you. Thank you.
Yes, I would like to speak, sir. Thank you so much, sir. You feel I can
please, sir,
present
please,
this?
please, sir, please, sir.
I will
Please,
share
sir.
I will share my email. I will share my email ID, sir. You please give me some inputs, and definitely I will try to put it in the parliament, in the Rajya Sabha, sir. Thank you, sir.
Very good, sir. Wonderful. In fact, I am also having, just like Mr. TSK has put up that request, because every Sansad Ratna, we are also emphasizing on the electoral reforms. Number two is regarding the media policy and media regulation. You have also quoted
Yes.
from our writings. And I will be happy if we can also take up the matter with Honorable Information Minister Anurag Thakurji. He is also a Sansad Ratna awardee only.
Yes.
So if we can help us, I think we need to create an awareness, because at the level of the government, we need to create an awareness, because the whole thing gets stuck up somewhere for fear of somebody blaming the government as if it is against the freedom of expression and other thing. It is not so. And there is absolutely no, it is not against the freedom of expression. It is if the media industry has to thrive, it needs to have a regulation. That is what we emphasize, which you have also correctly understood and read and correctly understood and re-emphasize it here. And I will take it up separately with you so that you can also discuss with the Honorable Information Minister Anurag Thakurji also. If required, I will also come to Delhi, and Priya also is in Delhi. I will also ask her to join for the
Please do come. We
so
can
have
meet him.
one,
Please do come to Delhi.
Session sitting. Yes, sir.
Srinivasanji, please do come to
Yes,
Delhi.
sir.
Anurag is a good friend of mine. We will meet him.
Yes, sir. We can meet him, and then so that we can start the initiative. First,
Yes,
we
yes,
can, instead of going inside the Parliament House, now let us prepare the ground and take it for the thing. Priya, anything would like to say something from Darjeeling? Priya, are you on the line?
Yes, I'm so sorry, sir, from Sikkim, sir. So first and foremost, happy Dussehra to everybody, and thank you, Mahadik sir, for being so benevolent and giving us such a motivating speech that as a team we are so motivated that we have to keep up to Srinivasan sir's standards, which we are struggling, and we are sure that we will keep up to it as well. And I also wanted to thank TSK sir for being such a pillar of strength to us at every juncture of whatever we wanted to do. And now talking about the PreSense book, which we have released 2020. So me and Srinivasan sir, we keep having conversation almost every single day. So when it all started because we felt there is so much of quality content that we keep writing on a regular basis. But once it is getting stalled or it is getting stocked, it is not very easy for people to pick up one single point and then, or one single topic and then, read out on that. So that's when we came out with probably having some digest concepts. And I'm so glad it is actually turning out to be such a good success, because whoever we deliver these books to. In fact, we had an exclusive book on polity and governance where Hina Gavit ma'am, the Honorable Member of Parliament, she herself gave me a call. She said, Priya, that book I heard it through another Member of Parliament. It's a very good book. So please deliver it to me. So that's the impact that our digest is creating. Not even for the common public, but also people who are actually the policymakers. So this is really giving us a lot of responsibility that we keep up the quality work going. At the same time, we compile it in such a manner that it is readily available for people to access to it. So in that stature, so we thought that 2020 cover stories, we do it as an edition, and 2021 cover story, we do it as an edition. And as you all know, nothing is possible without Srinivasan sir. So he has been the head, tail, everything behind it. As Mahadik sir rightly said, I also don't know where does sir get energy from, because having two kids around my profession and managing so many things, I get surely exhausted. So my energy booster pill is always Srinivasan sir. So all of us call him to get that energy back. So thank you so much for everybody being in this very occasion. And thank you, Srinivasan sir, for the opportunity for the compilation that you let me do. And thank you, Mahadik sir, for being with us. And thank you, TSK sir, and the rest of the team for guiding us on every single step. Thank you, sir.
Ramesh Sundaram, would you like to say something as a person who has what was your experience? Just one or 2 minutes, Ramesh.
Yeah, I'm comparatively new entrant into this setup, and what all the boosts I have got, it is definitely from Mr. Srinivasan sir, and he has given me a free hand to do everything and to point out everything and do everything. Compilation, he has guided me like anything, and while in writing articles also, he has been my big force behind me. And I thank you and also every member for the beautiful articles they have given. When I read through the Bose cover story 2020 and 2021, I'm just wondering where all these things have come from. It has been a great subjects that has been dealt with, and really thank everybody for this. And I've got a best opportunity in life to do this. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Sir Mahadik sir, he has served more than 35 years in the Hindu in the editorial section, and about the Padayatra you have made a reference was written by Mr. Ramesh Sundaram. He has made a lot of research for 10 or 15 days. And then Susan Koshi, can you say, because you have contributed around 12 articles, can you say within 1 or 2 minutes your observation? Susan, are you on the
Thank you very much,
Srinivasan,
for this opportunity. And I can only endorse what Ramesh Sundaram has said about being associated with PreSense. I've had almost a decade-long association with PreSense, and it's been a very challenging as well as an enriching experience. As Ramesh rightly said, I've had a free hand, and I've had the liberty to discuss and debate with Srinivasan at a very comfortable thing, so that we were. He was a guide and philosopher to me too, in all these aspects. So, and I'm glad that when I moved out, what I believed in is that the old order changes, yielding place to new, and that's rightly happened, because new ideas and new ways of doing it are the way forward. And these digests is an excellent thing, as Priya said. It's something, a single point reference of multiple articles and multiple topics. It's a great idea, and I have my good wishes to the team. And it's indeed an honor to have Mahadik and Mr. Krishnamurthy here. It's really good to reconnect with the entire team too. Thank you very much, Srinivasan, for the opportunity.
Thank you, Susan. And it is a teamwork that you have a lot of eminent people in the team. One thing we have been maintaining all along is that write a simple language, which can be understood by a common man. Whenever we write an article, nobody should run with a dictionary. Nobody should refer any dictionary. That is how we do it. And our writing style will be as simple. Even a 7th standard boy should understand that what we have written. That's how. Nurullah may have come to the closing. Can you just say a word of thanks? Before closing, I would like to greet everybody a very happy Dasara and Vijayadashami. Let this Vijayadashami day bring all prosperity to all. As a matter of policy, every year during Sansad Ratna, we announce on the Vijayadashami day the commencement of next Sansad Ratna initiatives. The Sansad Ratna Awards 2023 will be mostly in March. So on this happy occasion, on this auspicious day, we start the next Sansad Ratna initiatives. Priya, Shri Dhananjay, and other younger team will say the Siddharth Mani and all will take care. And over to Mr. Nurullaji.
Yeah. Maharashtra Mahamanush, Shri Dhananjay Mahadik ji, we are extremely grateful and immensely thankful for your participation and your good wishes to us. And I congratulate your son for the discovery in IT field. Hope I am anxiously awaiting and expecting the product to see in the market in Tamil Nadu. Your words are encouraging us and enlightening us to enter into the service more and more in future also. Even in 70s, we feel proud and enthusiastic with the words given by you. Highly thankful to you, sir. Our Dhyan Guruji, T S Krishnamurthy, sir, we are highly thankful, and whatever we do, only with the consultation or participation of Guruji. So I am extremely thankful on behalf of the Sansad Ratna team, and hope we expect your blessings till the end of our life. Sir, the books released today were compiled by Priyadarshini Rahulji and Ramesh Sundaramji. They have taken much efforts to make the books in a very nice way with the intellectual path. So I am thankful to them also. And the function was designed and delivered by our team captain, Srinivasanji. I am extremely thankful. Those who have witnessing the Zoom meeting, the Zoomers, we are thankful to the Zoomers also and hope to expect their participation even in the future also. Sir, we are closing this event with the noble ideas of the two eminent leaders of India and the able guidance by Srinivasanji. We hope and expect to go further to the field of service. As the English word says, the men may come and men may go, but we go on forever. The politician may come and politician may go, but the Sansad Ratna team will go on its own way to give the service to the nation's developments. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.